Hello.
This is a great show. You're doing such a good job.
I am?
Oh my God, it's a party. Seriously.
Hey everyone! You've come to the #1 place to get your fitness fix, body transformation. In this video, we will be looking at Chris Pratt, the actor who lost 60 pounds in 5 months to prepare for his role. Keep watching to learn more about him and his fitness routine.
It was kind of fun.
Oh.
He's a very
Daddy. I get it. We get it.
There was one day that
Chris almost broke the internet with a selfie he posted in 2013. He had worked tirelessly to shed 60 pounds in just 5 months. Chris was done with being cast as what he says was the chubby sidekick. He wanted to achieve leading man status.
Like I said, whenever I had to kiss Josh and Liam for the Hunger Games, who cares? You know, I'd eat like mustard and tuna, like who cares? And then I went off and I did the American Hustle, and I was like Christian Bale, and I was like, oh damn. And I was like really clean, and you know, men's. And with Pratt, I ate mints.
Oh.
Young Chris was far from playing the sidekick. He was one of the top wrestlers in Washington when he was in high school. When his coach asked him what he wanted for his future, Chris knew he would find a way to be famous and make a lot of money. High school Chris was liked by everyone in his year and was even chosen to deliver their graduation speech. In 2012, Chris produced and even starred in a documentary on the high school's wrestling team. Chris has looked for ways to make money since he was a child. He started out mowing people's lawns and picking and selling blackberries. Then he moved on to babysitting, painting murals, and cleaning cars as a teen. At the age of 18, Chris worked as a stripper at bachelorette parties and birthdays. He was even booked for his friend's grandmother's birthday and got paid $40. Now that's a conversation starter.
I don't know why I ever talked about this. When I was a kid, I was in a small town. I was a stripper for a little while. Oh, no. It's not. It was very low rent. I was like the very, very low rent Magic Mike.
How much would you make?
Oh, $40 a pop. I did it 3 times. That's why.
Like, where would you do it?
I did bachelorette parties in my hometown. My
You'd
friend's
show up
grandma
like a cop
had me.
or something like that?
No, I couldn't afford a cop outfit on my budget.
Chris also used to work at a Bubba Gump shrimp franchise in Hawaii. If the name sounds familiar, you're right. Bubba Gump was inspired by the movie Forrest Gump. Chris studied acting at a community college but wasn't making any money. After a phone call from his best friend in Hawaii, he decided to drop out. He moved to Maui and lived in a van near the beach.
I mean, I was having the time of my life. At 19 years old, just like living in a car with my friend, and
So, there was another guy in there?
yeah, I had a
with you?
roommate.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a roommate.
Well,
Yeah, so it wasn't lonely. It was pretty awesome. There was 2 of us, so.
it's kind of hard to bring a girl back to the van if you've got a roommate.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. People, a lot of, and I was young, and
Oh, you've been drinking.
yeah, she's been drinking your.
She thinks it's exciting because she had some of my drink.
Actress Rae Dawn Chong, whose father is the infamous Tommy Chong, was the one who discovered Chris at age 19. He was Ray's server at the restaurant, and she thought he had the looks to be an actor. Years later, Chris got his breakthrough role in Parks and Recreation. Chris's character in the show Parks and Recreation was meant to be a small role in season 1, but his acting was so impressive that he became a regular. Chris's character, Andy Dwyer, became a crowd favorite. While Andy put Chris Pratt on the map, he decided to gain weight to play the character. He put on 30 to 40 pounds and got comfortable in his new body. But he reached a point where it was enough. He felt like he didn't have the same energy to live and even enjoy himself.
We never met.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Now it's like
We just
I
met
don't
6
remember
months ago and
that.
did a movie together. No, well, we never met, and
I
we
was
did.
gonna go really sweet.
You were?
Yeah.
Go do it.
Yeah, fuck
No,
it.
it's not too late.
Although he didn't regret his decision to eat as much as he could and put on the extra weight, he was done with that lifestyle. Chris's character Peter Quill / Star-Lord in Guardians of the Galaxy in 2014 was his chance to try something different. And with the help of Duffy Gaver and Phil Golia, it paid off. Duffy is a celebrity personal trainer with a Navy SEAL background. Phil is a nutritionist who's the talk of Hollywood. It was also ideal that Chris is the kind of person who you need to tell to take a break.
I'm naked for some parts of this movie.
We saw.
You saw it, yeah.
It went down very well, by the way.
It did?
Yes.
Did it? Oh, that's good.
People booed. Can you imagine?
I got a little spray tan.
Okay.
That's the way I prepare. Yeah.
As Duffy stated, Chris was that guy in the gym out of breath and dripping sweat. He took on an intense regimen of 3 to 4 hour workouts 4 to 6 times a week. The first 2 months were spent taking on bodybuilding exercises. Duffy had Chris doing a mix of bodybuilding and conditioning for the next 2. The last month involved a lot of cardio circuits. Chris did high-intensity interval training alternating between the treadmill and rower. So you can imagine how that would have felt.
And like the 5th interview, the first time we were interviewing together, I was like, but at the beginning I was like, oh, this is really refreshing. And by the 5th or 6th time, I was just like, his body is not a commodity. Yeah. Like, he's a human being with thoughts and ideas and dreams and goals. Like, don't just talk about his abs. People.
Yeah.
Or you could just talk about his abs.
Oh.
But yeah, but you know, it's worth it. You know?
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah. No, he works hard. You work hard for that.
Illustrate your plan.
Yeah.
The best part of Chris's training was having lots of different activities to work his body. He was swimming, mountain biking, kickboxing, running, weightlifting, and he even competed in a triathlon. He was also swapping alcohol for water. That's right, Chris couldn't drink beer during those 5 months. These days, Chris is happy to be maintaining his physique from his Guardians of the Galaxy days. He even lost 16 pounds for the recently released Amazon movie The Tomorrow War. As Duffy had said while training him, Chris has what it takes to get the results. He has the desire, dedication, and discipline. And those 3 things are the most important when it comes to building an aesthetic physique.
I hope it doesn't sound obnoxious when I say this. Now it's going to sound really obnoxious. I'm sorry.
Well, you prefaced it, so now we
Okay.
won't think it's obnoxious.
I'm just really proud of myself because I find I had great taste.
Yeah, you got a good one.
I was like,
That's not obnoxious.
When Chris isn't working out like a beast, he likes to de-stress by engaging in shower karaoke, the kind of loud singing that he calls obnoxious, but it does the trick. So what do you think of Chris Pratt's fitness journey? And what are your thoughts on his physique after Parks and Recreation? Let us know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Body Transformation. Like, comment, and subscribe to get your fitness fix.